2 years ago, I stood here with the first version ever of the XB LED headlights from Morimoto for a 2018 F150. It was a big deal then, and today I've got big news again. This is the first hybrid edition XB LED headlight from Morimoto. And hybrid, what does that mean? Well, this is actually a more budget-friendly version of the high-end headlights that we've all come to love from Morimoto that uses a combination of full LED optics to produce the light out there on the road and the daytime running light, but actually uses your stock halogen turn signal in place of the sequential turn signal to create a more bang for the buck model for all of you guys who want to have the Morimoto XB LED headlights, but just can't afford, you know, the $1,300 to $1,500 price point. So here we've got it, the first set of production lights. We're gonna mount them up on this 2018 F150 today, and we're gonna show you how great these things look compared to the stock poopy halogen headlights here on the truck now. And we'll show you what the light output looks like. We'll talk about some of the features and let you guys understand why this is the best option for people who are looking for an excellent quality headlight upgrade on a budget. So one of the nice things about the hybrid version is that it actually uses the same exact quality lens and housing that was originally developed for the high-end version of these headlights that launched a couple years ago. Now that's pretty unusual for headlights out there in the aftermarket, because usually it's the other way around. You find these headlights that are dressed up versions of the cheap ones that you find on eBay for 300 bucks. Not the case here. You get the really high-end housing that's OEM quality in the more affordable headlight. Now beyond that, you've got a true LED projector setup. These projectors were developed from the ground up specifically for use in the hybrid headlights. We've got a dedicated LED low beam projector and a dedicated LED high beam projector, both of which are powered by Osram Oslon LEDs and have a pretty trick square looking lens. Pretty cool looking for sure. Inside the headlights, a little bit of distinction compared to the original model. These ones actually have a gunmetal colored bezel, which is trick on any colored car. It has like an OEM style shroud to cover the projector, so it looks clean. And of course you've got the smoked bezel to cover the daytime running light and the turn signal assembly in the middle. Now what makes these things a hybrid is that they just use the stock halogen turn signal bulb in the middle. They don't have the sequential LED turn signal at the top of the lights like the high-end XB LED headlights do. So you can just plug and play with your stock halogen turn signal in the middle, or if you want, you can up the ante there with a switchback LED bulb or just a normal LED bulb for a little bit of extra intensity there. The last thing that I love about these lights, and I know a lot of you guys will appreciate, is that they're fully DOT compliant. Now here in this video, you're actually seeing a set of lights that has a smoked side marker, which is not the case with the actual set of lights that will be delivered. It will have an amber side marker that will light up amber, and again, the reason for full compliance. The daytime running light, it will dim down for both modes, again, compliance. And the optics inside of the projectors are going to produce a beam pattern that is fully compliant, once again, with all DOT, SAE, and FMV SS 108 codes. Now when it comes to setup, these things couldn't be much easier to install. They've only got 3 connectors on the back, making them fully plug and play. One for your low beam and high beam, one for the side marker, and one for the LED daytime running light. Even your mom could probably do it. All right, so here you have it, the stock output from the halogen headlights. This is what you get from the factory. As you can see, the yellowish output is pretty dim, not so bright, and the beam pattern is just absolutely terrible. It's no wonder you can't really see that much while you're driving around at night. And here we have the output from the new hybrid XB LED headlights from Morimoto. Now these things are using a brand new proprietary optic for the low and high beam LED projectors that have been designed exclusively for the hybrid series headlights by Morimoto's engineer Yoshi Ishida. And as you can see, the output is absolutely fantastic. These things are wider and brighter for the low beam, helping you see farther down the road, and the high beam is going to blow away the stock one too. All right, so here you have it, guys. If you've got an 18 on up F150, you're looking for the most bang for your buck, you too can now be an XB baller on a budget with the new hybrid series from Morimoto. These things pack most of the great features from the high-end model into one that's now more affordable. They're a perfect match for the LED fog lights from Morimoto. They're a perfect complement for the XB LED taillights. If you've got an 18 plus F150 truck and you're shopping for a headlight upgrade, these are undoubtedly the best way to go because they easily blow away the competition in many different ways.